everybody, and welcome to Real Talk with Dr. Regina. This is our second season. I'm so excited. We want to open up the season talking about vision. And I want to talk about today 2020 vision. When you go to the doctor and he or she says you got 2020 vision, I mean, you can see clearly. Listen, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2 and 3 says, I just want to read verse 2. Then the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Write the vision. Write the vision. It is important that you write the vision. What that word vision mean is revelation. The revelation that God has given you about you and your assignment in the earth and your purpose. God has revealed it to you. What is it that he revealed to you about you? What is it that he revealed to you about your assignment and your purpose? What did he give you that innate ability to achieve on the earth? You are not assigned to come to the earth just to live and to do nothing. Now, this is real talk, but God is giving you an assignment. And people think about vision like, oh, I gotta jump off the moon. I gotta go to the moon. I gotta jump off this building. I gotta fly to Mars. I gotta go to space. No, vision could be teaching young people, being an elementary school teacher. Vision could be a doctor. It could be a lawyer. It could be a pastor. But whatever that vision is, I'm saying to you today, write it down. Take the time to write the vision. Take the time to write down what God revealed to you, not what you want to be because you think it's glamorous, not what somebody else is doing, but what has God assigned to your hands to do? Write it down. What's that revelation? See, vision is, I love the way Dr. Myles Munroe said it this way. He said, vision, when you see it in the mind, your mind, and begin to imagine it. Dr. Myles Munroe, the late Dr. Myles Munroe said it this way. Vision is when you see it in your mind and begin to imagine it. When God put it in your spirit, you see it in your mind. That's the vision. Vision is the invisible to make what's not yet there come to fruition. It is that invisible. What's not there, come to fruition. A successful businessman or woman can look at an abandoned building and see a shopping center. That's vision. Vision is an image of something in the future that you know what God has called you to do and achieve in the future. Or you're called to do it, but you hadn't done it yet. And everybody think of calling is, oh, well, I've been called to preach. That's calling. That's great. That's fine. But some of us have been called to educate others. Some of us have been called in the medical field. Some of us have been called to be attorneys. Some of us have been called to be pharmacists. So there's calling in every industry, in every space. What's yours? I remember the time when I thought I was finished with education. I said, I'm done with my bachelor's. And then all of a sudden I went back and got a master's degree. And I thought, oh my goodness, I don't want another degree. I'm done with this master's degree. And I had this vision because I'm working in education. I had this vision of getting this doctorate degree because I wanted to achieve something in that space. And I was called to get that doctorate degree. Listen, I was like nervous about getting this doctorate degree. Listen, this is real talk. I was very nervous. I said, God, I don't have the ability to do that. That is a whole nother level. That is not in my repertoire. And the more I said no, the more the burning and the fire inside of me of achievement and wanting to achieve it was there. What I'm trying to teach you is that vision. The second thing is vision from God, true vision from God. Sometimes it's a difficult task. It's something that's possible with his aid, with his grace. It's something that sometimes that makes you stand back and say, oh my God, that is too big. My goodness, wow. A vision from God is bigger than your human capacity. A vision from God causes you to say, oh my goodness, that a vision sometimes can cause you to pray and lean on God like never before. You're seeking him for his guidance. Sometimes a vision from God can be that grand that you say, my goodness. The third thing about vision is your vision is your vision. Let's get real now. Your vision is your vision. And what God has given you is not for everybody. You're trying to talk to somebody who has a 5x7 mentality and God has given you an 8x11 vision. Why are you talking to that person? That person cannot conceive it. They cannot understand it. They cannot even begin to comprehend it. Sometimes you gotta keep it close in your heart. So stop trying to get everybody to see it the way God has given to you. If God wanted them to see it, he would have given it to them. So stop trying to get everybody to see your vision, to see what God has given you. Your vision is like fire sometimes in your bones. My goodness, you wake up in the morning, you think about it. You say, I'm not going to do it, but you're constantly thinking about it. You go to bed with it on your mind. It stirs up your heart. If they didn't pay you, still do it. I love the way Michael Jordan said it. He said, if they didn't even pay me to play basketball, I would be in the gym. I would be doing it anyway. That was God's vision for him. Be careful who you tell your vision to. Come on, ATY family. I'm talking to my ATY family. Hey, I told you, I'm talking to you family. Listen, be careful. Have some wisdom, have some discernment. The fourth thing is this. Write out what you see. Make it plain on tables is what it said. Whatever you must declare, you have to write it out for you to declare it. You have to proclaim your vision. You have to proclaim that revelation that God gave you, my dear friend. You need to maybe take that journal at night and write that vision out. Write what you see with your faith eyes, not with your natural eyes. You got to see with your faith, not with your natural eye. Write what aligns with your innate ability. You know, that means simple this. Write what God gave you. Because whatever God gives you, what God revealed to you, is going to be something your innate ability. Michael Jordan's innate ability was what? Basketball. My God, he played it and he did it and he visualized. He worked on it. He strategized. He mastered his craft. So write it out. Make it plain. Write what you see. But I know one thing about vision. It must align with your innate ability. You must have the capability. If God didn't give you the innate ability, the capability to do it, then maybe you're in the wrong lane and space and you're discouraged because it's not happening. Because maybe what's not happening in your life is because maybe it's something that God did not really give you. For example, I know what God has given me, but I know one thing I know also what he has not given me. I don't have the skill set to be in the medical field. So why would I try to put on a white coat and try to go to med school? That's not my innate ability. I'm afraid of blood and those types of things. So I know that's not my innate ability. And men and women of God, maybe you're trying something that you know God didn't give you, but you want to do it because that's what you want. Or maybe somebody else wants it for you. You got to have the courage to tell that person, that's not for me. I don't have the passion. I don't have the love for it. The vision is you have a love for it as well. I mean, you love it. It's in you. So let me just close out by simply saying, I know you may be thinking, how will I get it done? First, let me just get you to believe. The important thing right now is to write this vision out and let me get you to believe in your own vision. You're believing for everybody else, but I want you to believe for yourself now. This is the time, this is the year that you got to believe for yourself. You've been great at cheering everybody else on. You've been great being everybody's champion. You've been great being in everybody's grandstand and cheering them on. I want you to continue to do that. This time, I want you to get on the field yourself and play the game yourself and write your vision and strategize your vision, operate in your vision, step out in your vision and know it shall speak. Do it, because if you don't do it, you're robbing us of what God has given you. What book should you be writing now? What business should you be starting? What song should you be writing? And what university should you be attending? What med school should you be enrolling in? What law school should you be enrolling in? God needs people in every industry, in every facet. We need you not only in the ministry, but we need you in as an attorney. We need you as that doctor. We need you as that nurse. We need you as that educator to educate our children. We need you. Have courage to write the vision. Have courage to come up with a plan and a strategy. Have courage to act on it. So number one, write what God told you. Number two, a vision may seem impossible, but God is with you. He got your back. Number three, your vision is your vision. Number four, write out what God gave you. Make it plain, put it in that journal, put it on paper. That's your contract with you. And know that I'm cheering for you. I'm praying for you. And the best is yet to come. Hey, go to my website. Go to A Total You. Go to our website. Take a look at A Total You and be blessed by all of the different blogs out there. Read them. Take a look at the book, The Mind of a Champion. And also know that we got a new devotional coming out called Recharge. It's going to bless your life. God bless you. It's my prayer. Take care. God bless you.